Morning. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and welcome to our Chakra Yoga Flow this morning. So come on in and make yourselves comfortable. If you would prefer to be sitting in a chair for our starting space, please go ahead and just pull a chair out and get seated. If you'd prefer to be sitting on a cushion or something, the point of the matter is make yourselves as comfortable as you can be. I'm going to choose to be sitting in a cross-legged space. I'll come into like a half lotus. Welcome to our Chakra Yoga Flow. If you're here and want to say hello, please go ahead and type a comment into the comment field, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. Welcome to this class, which is an integrative class where I integrate different energy systems and practices to help us build awareness of the energy flows or non-flows within us, and hopefully emerge with a little bit more equilibrium. Our chakras are said to be wheels of energy that correlate with different elements within us and in the outside world. Our earthliness, our wateriness, our fire, our air, our compassion, as well as our vibrational space, our space of sound and utterance, and then our space of light and inner light, and even light spectrum from outside and how it interacts with us, how we react to it. So maybe keep that in mind as it relates to electronic devices and how much we're allowing that to project in and through us, and what kind of disruption it's creating within us on a psychic energy level. And then our heavenly gate, or our ethereal nature. I'm going to invite us to begin today with a pranayama, or a breath practice. I think my eyes are saying I see Roxanne, but I just took my glasses off, so but greetings. I see two greetings. Maybe that's Gaia, and maybe that is Roxanne. So if you're sitting in a chair, maybe allow your spine to rest up against the back of a chair. If you're sitting on the floor, you could even allow your back to rest against a wall if you need to give the body that ease. So let's try to commit to arriving on our mat in as honest of a place as we can. Honestly, in our physical space, how much energy we have, how fatigued we are, where the aches and pains are. Not looking at them as flaws, but a truth. This is where we are. See if you can relax your belly and find an honest space in your abdomen of acceptance of its shape, its form, its volume. And allow it to just be. Try not to contain it. Invite your mind to arrive on your mat with you. As simple as that. And if you need to trace the outline of its shape in order to bring you into the present moment, do so. If you need to bring it into the skin that you're in and feel the surface of your skin over your entire body, do so. But let the boundaries of the wanderings of your mind sharpen in to this space, this now. And observe. Observe any resistance we have toward that. Observe anything that feels good or comforting about that. Just observe. We'll begin our practice of yoking, of coming together, of connecting with awareness, starting with a breath practice. We'll bring our index finger and middle finger to our third eye, in between the eyebrows. And maybe just feel that as a massage, stimulating insight, Or maybe you're just saying, I'm clearing my lens. That's all that we need. I'm making a gentle circle and then mindful to change direction, starting to invite balance and equilibrium in everything that I do, in all that I feel. Relax the diaphragm so that when you breathe in, the belly sinks downward and gets full. And when you breathe out, you feel the muscles relax, but not strain to suck upward. And let's close the right nostril with the right thumb and begin to just breathe gently up and down the left nostril. Let's say 10 breaths. Feel the sensation. Notice the mind. Be here now. Left side of you breathing. When you're done with 10, we'll close the left nostril with the ring finger. Release the thumb and breathe up and down the right nostril. Keep the elbow low so that the arm is not straining. Can you still feel the connection of your third eye and that gentle pressure? Perhaps building an awareness of your life force energy within you, stimulating and gaining charge. What are you discharging and what are you charging? When you're done with 10 breaths, release the arm and feel the breath naturally flowing through both nostrils. As you breathe in, feel the breath expand and feel tight against the skin of your physical body. Be and breathe your physical body. What areas of the physical body are you most aware of? What areas are you least aware of as you breathe fully and expand into that physical body? Now as you breathe, feel your mind expand like a balloon, breathing into your mental body. Let your imagination go with this visualization. Let your breath lead the way. What areas of the mind can feel the breath touching it? What areas of the mind can you not feel at all? Beautiful. Let's make our way up to standing. Notice how you get there. Take your time. And so when I say notice how you get there, Notice whether you're stomping or smashing body parts to get where you're moving, or are you treating yourselves with kindness? It's not a judgment. We're just starting to observe how do we navigate moving in this frame. When it comes to standing at the top of my mat, trying not to lock the knees, and then try to relax the feet and the ankles and the calves as though they were melting into the earth. Loosen the grip on the earth as we're standing. Feel your belly and your low back, and what's the least amount of effort we need to put into them to hold the body, to maintain this upright, erect space. Can you soften the muscles in the rib cage to hold the chest upright? Can you let the shoulders hang from the flesh of the neck and the spine? Maybe your eyes start to close, your jaws relax. And we feel the natural sway, allowing the body to surrender to the movement of the earth, feeling the magnetic pull downward and upward through the top of the head. Letting go of the illusion of control. And breathe fully through both channels of our nostrils. And start to observe how much you accept the natural sway. What areas of the body start to tense, trying to exert control? How much can you ease around, existing in an upright space with as little control as you can? How much can we ease around, being upright with little control? Feel your breath. Lightly open the eyes. And let's breathe in and lengthen the arms and the chest and the belly upright off of the legs. Push the legs down. Exhale, we'll hinge forward. Let the upper body fall forward. Those knees can be soft. How heavy can you allow the spine to be? Letting go of control. Rounding the spine, uplifting the head last. Smooth, soft, as little control. Breathing in, surrendering the body to reaching to both poles, an upward pole and a downward pole. Can you feel and let the body be commanded by just the pure energy of down and up? As we start to roll the spine up, feeling different areas of the body respond as we lengthen and lift and let the poles dictate movement. Feeling gradual lift upward and that magnetic northward pole lifting us through the neck, through the top of the head, eyelids open, letting the chest continue to rise, subtle energy upward, and exhaling downward. Can we surrender to down? What does down feel like in our arms, in our fingers? Rolling the spine up. What are the remnants of down in the neck, in the throat, as we're rolling up? Or are we trying to control this movement? Surrender. How heavy and limp can those arms be? Feeling the weight of us, our first chakra, our earthly essence. Rolling the spine up. Let as much of your musculature hang heavy. Breathe, flow, eyelids heavy, jaw heavy. What truly is lifting those arms? If it is not you, can you just let the energy of up and down. Take the body. We'll surrender in a forward fold. Look at your feet. Try to ensure that they're in a balanced space and even. They don't have to be together. Lightly grab opposite elbows, allowing the upper body to hang. Feel the heaviness and density of breath. Feel both nostrils breathing. Feel both sides of your lungs filling up inside of your rib cage. Feel the rib cage expanding and accommodating the expansion of your lungs. Surrender. And we'll slowly round the spine up. How much down is remaining as the body is rising? How much is rising accumulating? How much down do we need in the legs as we arrive upright? Let's shift into the left leg and lift the right. Open the hip and close. Feel all that's substantial in the left leg. Bring the right leg down, root into the right, lifting the left. You don't have to lift so high if you are knocking off your stability. Open the hip and close the hip and bring it down. Right arm up, patting ourselves on the back. Left hand up, finding the elbow. Breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Feel upward energy and downward energy. Can you feel them collaborating with one another? Not fighting, they're not at odds with one another. To center, breath in. Exhale, revolve. What wants to move in the spiral? In the shoulders, in the neck, in the ribs, in the breath. Force nothing. Back to center. Breath in. Sit up taller. Let the upward pole lift you. Exhale, arcing over to the left. Breath in. Breath out. Bringing it up. Good. Let's release. Lengthen and forward fold. This time, if you would like, bring the hands to the floor or behind the calves. Where does the body want to go? The mind is not dictating. The body is surrendering and the mind is surrendering. And we'll round the spine up slowly. How much more slowly can we go? What are we getting familiar with in the spine, in ranges of the spine, in the mind, in ranges of the mind? We'll bring the arms up, left hand in between the shoulder blades, finding the top of that elbow. Connect with the poles that are rooting you down. Breath in. Exhale, revolve. Surrender to the exhales. Surrender to the movements and the currents of life within us. And back to center. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Can you still feel upward energy? Can you still feel downward energy? Just because something is suggested does not mean we need to exert or force anything. Observe. Back to center. Breath in. Exhale over to the right. Listen, stop and pause, and go with if there's something in you that wants to permit yourselves to go with the flow. Breath in, bringing ourselves up, releasing those arms, Inhale. Maybe the back starts to arc up and over. What's possible? What will it allow? Exhale. Coming forward. Forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Make a choice about this fold. Try not to lock your knees wherever you are. Let the top of you now connect with the southern pole. Feel the top of your head surrendering. Let the middle of you help the top of you surrender. Let your legs show the top of your head how to root. Half flat back breath in. Palms down, stepping to plank. Maybe hands and knees plank. It's where I'll start. Exhale as we lower down at your pace. Lengthen the legs back. Inhale, keep the gaze down as you push down with the arms and lift for cobra. Exhale, lower. Feel your skin and flesh layer down onto the earth. Soften your spine, soften your neck. Breath in, push down through the arms. Lift the chest, keep the gaze down, relax the buttocks. Permission, permit movement, permit lengthening, and lower it down. Let's soften and breathe. What does permit feel like? What does forcing feel like? And again, inhale, fluid, permissive, compassionate, and press our way to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Top of the head, now rooting into that lower pole. Heels rooting into the lower pole. So where's the upper pole? What's the part of the body that is closest to the heavens? Can we let that pole exert its energy on the hips to lift? Everything can be subtle. Let go of thinking. Feel all of the tidal energies, moon tides, ocean tides within us. Come to the knees anytime that you need. If the notion comes to you to rest, go with that. Breath in, tilt the tailbone up, lengthen, making space, both poles, having force on the body. Exhale, we'll bring the left knee down. Step the right knee into the chest. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, knee in. Inhale it back. Exhale it in. Step the foot through. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Good. Step the left foot up. Step the right leg back. Take your time. Find your lunge. Feel this side. Left side, right side. Recall the breath exercise we did. Breathe through both sides of the body. Listen. Bring the knee down. Stepping that left knee back. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to the belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee in. Step the left foot up. Tuck your back toes. Step the right foot up. Good. Let's roll the spine up to standing. We'll lift the right knee. Feel the same action we just did on the earth. Different orientation. How is it new? How is it the same? Open and step it out wide. Take as many steps as you need. Hands to the elbows. Find your elbow circles. Move your chest. Massage your breath. Let go of controlling. Change direction. Expressive. Feel both sides. Feel the downward pull of the southern pole. Feel the upward pull of the northern pole. We'll release those arms back behind us. Open the chest. Straighten the leg. And sink. And straighten. And sink. Good, and straighten. And sink. Release the arms. Arms heavy. Limp. So limp that you're wondering what's holding them. What is? Feel anything vibrating, tingling beneath the surface of your skin. Wiggle your toes. Occupy your body. Feel the force and charge of prana within you. Hands down toward the front of the mat, toward the left foot. Spin onto the right toe. Push the right heel back. Lengthen. Breath in. Breath out. We'll step the right foot up. Ragdoll or bring the hands behind the legs. Feel the reversal of the pole of energy on the upper body. Surrender the upper body to the earth. Ground all of our light, uplifting energy. Feel our light, uplifted energy gain substance. Feel the weight of your cheeks and your head and your arms. Feel the volume and weight of your breath. Surrender to the weight of your breath. Feel the weight of your breath sustaining you. And we'll gradually curve the tailbone under and slowly roll the spine up, keeping the chin tucked. Feel the weight of those arms. Release the arms to gravity. Are you noticing when you start to try to exert control over the body? Can we allow ourselves to just experience living in this vibrant shell of energy, not commanding it, controlling it? We'll lift the left leg when we're ready. Feel the right leg holding us. Feel the breath sustaining us. Feel both sides of the body working together. Opening the hip, stepping it out. Make your way for a warrior two. Right knee is bent. I'm going to keep myself with the back toward the camera on this side. Hands to the shoulders. Rotation. Feel the space between your shoulder blades. Feel the shoulder blades pinching together. Feel them widening apart. Let that energy flow. How broad does that energy want to be? How much can it experience? As an energy itself, how much can it expand and glow? How much can it bring within and retract to compress? Our space of compassion and understanding, loosening all of the fibers of our understanding, our willingness to understand, change direction, our willingness to have compassion. We can't have compassion or forgiveness without understanding, open breath. Let the air come into all of the spaces that we're creating, opening, expanding. Feel your upward pulls, your downward pull. Spine lengthening upward through the top of the head. Tailbone sinking down. Release. Arms limp. Find your opposite clasp. Open the collarbones and work the bottom pole. Feel we're loosening the soil in the thighs, the groin, the abdomen, our genitals. Feel this movement, and yet still a secure foundation, letting the southern poles govern, magnetically drawing us in downward. Feel the magnetism lifting us up. Permit that energy to permeate your being. Go limp. Let the energy hold you. Releasing those arms. Good. Let them be limp. Limp. Maybe close your eyes. What has changed about your relationship to the energies that the body is responding to? We'll open the eyes, bring the hands down to the floor, out toward the right leg, spin onto the left toes. Bring the left knee down, step the right knee back. Find your plank solid, strong. What's lifting you up, magnetically upward, through the back of the neck, in between the shoulder blades? Don't let the southern poles dominate. Can you let that energy take some weight and pressure out of being here? Can you feel the sustenance of breath? Lower down. Breath in, cobra, keep the gaze down. And lower. Soften the flesh against the floor. Soften the flesh on the spine. Feel the flesh on the back of the body. Feel the magnetic pull upward through that flesh. Feel the magnetic pull on the body area facing the floor. Downward pull through the flesh of the thigh. Feel both poles in our breath. One more cobra, 3 to 5 breaths. Breathe in to lift and continue breathing. Shoulders down. Feel the downward pull and pull. Feel the upward pull and pull. Breathe in those spaces. And child's pose. Surrender to everything you're feeling physically, emotionally, energetically. We'll bring the hands behind us toward the ankles. Bring the head down close to the knees. Place the head down and gently lift the hips, lifting the shoulder blades up toward the ceiling. Be kind to the upper spine and feel the southern pole connected to the top of our head. Breathe here. Calm. No strain. Slowly lower the hips down, rolling it up till we're sitting back on our heels. Feel the upward pull of that magnetic energy upward. Palms walking behind us. Root through the palms, root through the shins, and lift. Feel the lift of the heavens compelling the hips up. The belly, the skin of the belly and the chest up and open. Lower the hips down. Laying ourselves back down over the thighs, hands grabbing the heels, top of the head coming to the floor. Gently lifting the hips. Let this be subtle. Feel tiny spaces stretching and opening in the back of the neck and upper back. Relax your diaphragm. Be in your physical body breathing. Feel the mental balloon breathing. And lower the hips down, rolling it up slowly. Feeling the top of the head grow lighter, lighter, lighter. Feel that energy upward, lifting the weight off of the head. Hands behind us. Feel secure in them. Spread the palms. Use the entire base. And lift. Let it be an offering, a surrender. Can you open the front of the collarbones? That space of understanding. Breath in, breath out, and we'll lower the hips down. Good, we'll come on down to our bottoms, lengthening the legs out in front of us. Let me turn this way. Your legs could be apart, your legs could be together. And let's start to vibrate and loosen the soil. Ungrip. The more we loosen down here, the more we invite that light ethereal energy into our lower being. Noticing how much our base has become rigid from our clenching. Point and flex the toes. Feel your breath. Ankle rotations. Stimulate and enliven. Lighten up those ankles, our rooted space. Change direction. Preparing both ends of us to always be ready to accept all of our energy, to conduct all of our energy. I think I see D-Bay up there. Yay. Maybe clear some fleshy bits out from under us. Press the backs of the legs to the floor. Remember, your legs could be wide. Let's breathe in. Feel the upward lift, shoulders down. Top of the head is what's lifting. Breathe the lifting and the rooting here. Feel the upward expansive ascension of breath and the rooted heaviness of breath. Arms limp. Any energy that is pulling those arms up is not from you. Surrender it upward. Exhale as we come forward. Some of you may need to bend these knees a bit. And I'm going to include myself in it. When we're lowered, however low the body goes, point and flex your heels. Breathe. Notice. If things feel heavy, how do you connect with a lighter energy, a northern magnetic pole to lift? We're feeling too light. What do you need to visualize? What do you need to activate to press yourself into the earth? And we'll roll this spine up. I'm going to bring the left leg in, wrap the left arm around, right arm around. Sitting up with the left arm, Notice trying not to lean back, still reaching. That pole is here. That pole isn't going back there. Reaching up. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Good. Back to center. Let that knee fall out. Maybe this foot is lower on the leg. Honor and respect your frame. Breath in, lift. Let that pole lift you up. Relax the arms. Exhale, flow over it. Fluid, watery. Single Om here. Trying to loosen as much of our flesh to feel that vibration in the flesh. Rolling the spine up. I'm going to bring this left knee back up. My chest is inside the left thigh. Finding the left big toe. Sitting up tall. Phone call. Pull that heel up to the ear. Breath in. And breath out. We'll lengthen the leg. Sitting up tall, effortless energy lifting us shoulders down. Exhale, folding within ourselves. Feel the tummy breathe. Relax your belly. Feel all of the roundness of your belly. Let the weight of the head fall from the neck. Rolling that spine up. Feel the breath inside of the body. We'll bring the right knee in. Feel everything that's connected with the earth. Wrap the left arm around that knee. Upward energy and rooting down. Feel your sit bones. Right hand behind us. Breath in. Exhale, twist belly button, shoulders down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Massage the contents of your abdomen and release. I'll let that right knee fall open. Maybe adjust your angle. You might need a cushion under that right knee. Inhale. Effortless lift. No strain, no tension. Exhale, flowing over ourselves. Compassionate and sensual. Feel your hips, your waist. Everything is a valid part of you and piece of you. And we'll roll the spine up, perhaps delivering sensual touch as we go. Right foot down, chest inside of that right hip and thigh. Find the right foot, sitting up tall. Lift the heel up. Breath in. Where is that magnetic pull upward? Breath out. Where is the magnetic pull downward? Breath in. Breath out and release. Good. Legs together as best we can. Flex the toes. Good. Let's find a twist. Inhale up. Squeeze your legs. Exhale, twist. 5 breaths here. Compelling upward, compelling downward, feeling the breath travel in all directions. And release when you're done with your 5. Other side. And release. Good. Let's walk our feet out toward the front of the mat. Lay the spine down, feeling the backside of the body being compelled by the southern magnet. Hands behind the head, elbows remaining out wide. Tuck the chin in and lift as much of the chest as you can. Keep the elbows wide. Push the feet down. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower. No strain. Chin to the chest, elbows wide. Lift the chest. Push the feet down. Feel the southern pole. Breath. Feel your fire. And lower. Relax, yield, surrender. Hips, abdomen, groin, belly. And chin in, elbows wide. Push the feet down, push your spine to the floor. Breath. Free and easy breath. And lower. Good. We'll cross left ankle above right knee. Let's roll over to the right hip and side. Let the sole of the left foot come to the floor. Try to relax the left hip as much as we can. Sink energy into the earth. Effortless energy floating away. Back to center. Switch. Slowly rolling, let that earth just call you over to the side. Feel the watery bits, allowing that movement in your groin and your hips, sides of your thighs. Feel the magnetic pull between your shoulder blades to the earth. Trust it. Breathe it. And back to center. Uncross the legs. Good. Arms overhead. Feet are separated a few inches apart. Press down through the feet. Lift the hips. Feel the southern poles rooting us. Surrender the body to it. Feel the heavenly poles lifting us. Surrender the body to it. Surrender your breath to both. Slowly lower your spine down. We're going to roll over to our left side. I'm only saying left side because that's the side that I'm going to see you from first. Prop yourselves up on that left elbow. And see how well we can come to a nice sideways lengthened position where we're laying on our side. Some of us have to balance on this hip like I am because some of me wants to fall back. Feel the side of the body releasing to that southern magnet. Ribs, armpit, underside of the upper arm. Let's lift the right leg and lower. Effortless. And lift and lower. So we're letting that northern magnet compel that leg up. How flaccid and empty can that leg be? How much can the hips allow this movement to happen, not force? The arms allowing this to happen, not force. Where's your breath in the process? Feeling the lungs in this sideways position. I'm going to step the right foot out in front. the knee up to the ceiling. We're going to lift the bottom leg up and down. Breathe. How effortless can we be? We need the right leg to help us anchor. Try not to force. Feeling movement and space and that northern pole, that northern magnet through the bottom leg. Nice. All right, as best we can, I'm taking this right leg and I'm finding the ankle, the top of the foot or ankle, and I'm stretching it back, lifting it up. Breath, breath, breath. Soften your shoulders. Breath. One more breath. Breath. Some of you can push that foot up toward the sky, maybe not, and release without snapping. Good. We're going to roll onto the belly. Give yourselves a bear hug. And open the legs wide, relaxing the tummy. Relax your spine. Heels are toward one another. Inside of the arches resting on the floor. Maybe perform the Ashwini Mudra or Mula Bandha here, squeezing your sphincter muscles and relaxing. You can repeat that, not in a hurry. Slow your roll. We'll bring the legs together, take your time. We're going to roll over to the right side, and for me, I'm going to flip, just so that folks are joining. They're not just looking at my back. So we're on our side. On this side, take your time getting there. Surrender the body to gravity, to the magnetic pull of the earth. And feel the left side of the body releasing to the magnetic pull of the heavens. And we'll lift the left leg and lower and lift and lower. Try to keep the leg as limp as you can. Nothing straining. Fluid and yet grounded. Feeling the compulsion and the ascension upward to the heavens. And then release to the earth. Really let that go when it comes down. Notice if we're just bracing to go back up. Where are we in an energetic state at any point? Where in the hips and the thighs is there resistance to surrendering to earth heaviness? I'm going to step that left foot out in front. Some of you may enjoy opening that hip a bit here. Maybe scoop the tailbone under or do a few pelvic tilts. what wants to move, what wants to surrender to gravity. And then we'll lift the bottom leg and lower, no rush. See if you can let the leg grow completely flaccid when you release it to the earth before lifting it again. Feeling the release of energy and then the accumulation of energy. Where's your breath? And check in with the arms and the wrists. Has tension started to accumulate? Or can we soften and surrender? Let everything rest and go loose and limp again here. I use the term flaccid. I hope it is not offensive. Now find the top of that left foot or ankle. Pulling that heel up and back. And then let the magnetic pull of the heavens ask for that leg. Surrender your body and your will and your spirit to both magnets. Breathe in the middle. And gently release. Come back to the side. We'll come over to the belly once again, letting the belly flesh relax against the mat, crossing the arms, resting the chin, and letting the legs come out to a wide angle. Don't force. Heels turning inward, relaxing the legs, the groin, rising and falling with breath. You can even turn your head to one side if that's preferable. Let's try 5 breaths here. Letting your breath be drawn to either magnet in the process. Feel both sides of you, recalling the alternate nostril experience. And let's bring the legs in. Keep the elbows the way they are and bend the knees. Lift the left knee and lower. Relax your back. Lift the right knee and lower. Try to go as limp and relaxed as you can in between each. And repeat, feeling what's rooted and feeling what's effortlessly rising upward to the heavens. Lifting up through light spectrum while still rooting in the earth and the water. How is the understanding space in the heart and the chest helping? Feel the rootedness through the front of your chest. Rooting in love and understanding for our reach. feeling how much release is necessary for us to feel and tap into reaching within us. Reaching, requiring, releasing. When you're done, relax the legs. And we'll turn ourselves over onto our backs. Eyes open. Let the bottoms of the feet come together, knees falling open if you're comfortable doing so. Some of you may wish to put heavy blankets on the inside of both thighs to just add some additional weight, even balance on both sides if you're doing so. Lift the chin slightly. Adjust the arms and the shoulders for ease, letting the arms fall open. Jaws relaxed, eyes open. Let your eye gaze go up to the center of your forehead. Look upward, just the eyeballs, breathing freely. And down past the nose. And up. And down. Continue in this manner. Lightly close the eyes. Now squeeze the eyelids shut tight, eyebrows tight. And then open the eyes as wide as you can. Remember to breathe. And then relax the gaze. Let the eyeballs roll as far to the left as you can. Keep the eyelids slightly parted. And right. How far to the perimeter? Where is that periphery edge? Without strain. Maybe notice what you see. Not objects, just shapes and colors. And left. Maybe you're just seeing the boundaries of your own eyelids. Maybe you're seeing individual eyelashes. And right. Side to side, patiently. Experiencing vision and light spectrum. Feeling the magnetic pull on the orbs of our eyes themselves. Our ability to see into our root and to see into our aspiration. See into spirit. Lightly close the eye. Tighten the eyelids, squint them shut tight, tighten the eyebrows. Remember to breathe. Open the eyes wide. Flutter the eyelids, blinking them. Good. We'll bring the fingertips to the eyelids and gently massage the top of your orbs. How far deep under the socket can you massage lightly? Now, the bottom parts of your orbs, semicircle massaging. Notice any patterns, shape, lights that you see inside of your eyelids. Remember to breathe. Good. If you've got blankets on the inner thighs, go ahead and remove the blankets. We'll straighten the right leg. Hug the right knee into the chest. Press the spine into the floor. Breath in. Exhale, rolling over onto the right hip, spinal twist. And back to center. Pull both knees into the chest, forehead to the knees. Take your time. Lower the head down. Straighten the left leg. And over to the left. Don't force. Surrender to the gravitational pull. Feel the limits that the body wants to establish. Feel your acceptance of those limits. Feel all that you can feel here. Love what we're feeling. Don't just fully embrace the desire for more. And back to center. Forehead to the knees. The right knee, breath. Press the spine to the floor. Lower the chest down. Bring both knees in. Rock and massage the spine. Inner thighs as close together as you can and rock. Notice what you're feeling. Inner thighs apart and relaxed and flaccid. And rock and notice how you're feeling. Good. We'll bring the feet down. Lengthen the legs. Good. And let's just bounce the backs of the calves onto the floor. We're going to lift the hips and let the hips fall to the floor. Feel your flesh surrendering, shaking, jiggling. All right, you're going to keep the head on the floor, keep the butt on the floor, and lift the mid back and let it fall to the floor. Arms. Maybe rotating the forearms around. Alternate whatever parts of the body you wish. Go lay down, pull out. Let's reach the arms overhead, big long stretch, point the toes. Elongate the front of you. Can you stretch your belly? Can you draw the shoulder blades back and stretch your chest? Keep stretching the front side of the thighs and the lower body. Feel the lower legs stretching. Breath. And let the body go limp. Adjust the body for comfort and ease. Perhaps you would like to swing your legs up a wall. Wherever you want to place your body for Shavasana, let it be one where the body is the least disturbed, the most in comfort and ease. Feel your physical body. Trace your awareness on the skin surface of your body, the coating, the back of your body, all that is touching something solid, any texture it can be aware of, the sides of your body and limbs, the front of your body and limbs. Feel the weight of your physical body. And feel the essential light energy of your body. Weightless, effortless. Feel your breath in the back of your body. Feel all of the spaces in your physicality where your breath is touching, lifting, moving parts of your body through your body. Feel the heavy nature of your breath. Feel the weightless, empty nature of your breath. Feel the thoughts within your body. Feel your thoughts pressing into your back against the mat. Breathe in and out with your thoughts. Feel everywhere your thoughts are touching in your entire body. In your existence. Feel the weight and heaviness of your thoughts. Breathe the weight and heaviness of your thoughts. Breathe the effortless emptiness of your thoughts. Let them rise and dissipate. Let them evaporate Let them materialize and disappear. Feel the heaviness of your ancestors, the weight of wisdom, giving you substance in the back of your body against your mat. Breathe the weight and heaviness of your inner wisdom embedded within you. Where can you feel it touching you? Where can you feel it flowing through, carried by breath? Breathe the effortless, empty nature of your ancestors. Light and uplifting, permeating, ethereal, saturate as you breathe this inner insight, guiding, leading, present. Breathe through the body, the breath, the thoughts, the wisdom. One integrated self. One integrated energy. Not separate, combined. Working together. Whole, light, dark, heavy, spirit. Feel that intermingled energy, serpent rising within you in the silence. Hear your serpent rising in the silence. Gradually, we will join in an upright space, just as we open, either sitting in a chair or sitting with your back against the wall or sitting in a way that's comfortable for you, unaided. Index finger and middle finger lightly touching and massaging your third eye. Color is indigo. Element is light. The whole spectrum of light. Gently massage in the opposite direction. We'll close the right nostril and breathe up and down the left nostril 10 times. If the mind wanders, ask yourself, why is my mind wandering? At the end of 10, close the left nostril with the ring finger, release the right nostril from the thumb, and breathe up and down the right nostril 10 times. Elbow relaxed. When you're done, release both hands. Feel the breath up and down both nostrils. If you wish to join for a single Om, feel free, or say Home or Amen instead. Relax the diaphragm, wide open throat. Hands to the heart center with Anjali Mudra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be free from suffering and the true causes of suffering, including myself. And may all beings know happiness and all the true causes of happiness, including myself. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't be in a hurry and emerge away from your practice into a heightened, distracted state. Try to stay as present as you can if you have followed through with us throughout this entire practice. So maybe keep the lights dim. Don't engage in electronics right away. Try not to have rushed or sudden movements. A cup of tea, maybe light reading, or listening to light music, or just sitting and listening to birds before we jump straight back into plugging into that external world after we have just spent so much time in the energy of charging and discharging in our inner world. If you find any value in this practice, please share this video freely, widely with anyone. Let them know. Come check out justbeyoga.com for our donation-based practices, meditation, yoga, Tai Chi. And if it's in your heart or your pocket, please feel free. We gratefully accept any donation you wish to give. PayPal.me/justbeyoga. And I'm deeply grateful to all of you who have donated so generously to help continue our ability to give as deeply and as authentically as I can this practice out into the world. Hopefully generating some merit, y'all. All right. Good to see you all. Happy Sunday. There is sun shining here. Thank you, D-Bay. I thought I saw D-Bay's name with my non-glasses way back there. Happiness to you, Elizabeth. I'm so honored that, with your diligence and your continued practice and sharing it with me here. Janelle, so good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yay, I love kitty cat heart eyes. And D-Bay. And I love that, Roxanne. See, when I didn't have my glasses, I just got to see the sun day. It is sunny out there, but those beautiful, warm, glowing rays are not really telling the truth about the temperature out there. I did step out there for a moment, and I was like, yay, sun! Woo! Okay, skin cold. So good to see everyone. Namaste.